We should be like, we haven't had, our parents are divorced. We haven't had like a guy in the house for a while. And we realized that since then, we've gotten every boyfriend that we've had, even if we've dated them for a very short period of time, like 1 week, to fix things. Managed to get them to fix things. Are we recording? Oh, fuck. Yeah, so we managed to get them to fix things.
Even if we're dating them for less than a week.
Yeah.
But it's currency, like it's always equivalent. Like the amount of time that you're dating them equates to the job that we give them handyman wise. So for example, one time I invited a strange man to live with us for 2 weeks, and that equates to power washing, sanding, and painting the entire deck.
And I dated a guy for like 1 week, and within the first day I was like, oh, by the way, do you know how to fix toilets?
I don't remember that one.
Our toilet. Emmett.
Oh. Oh my god.
Toilet that's been broken and I don't know how to fix it. And they're always so happy to assist.
Men love to help.
Yeah, because they're just trying to make a good impression.
Not only that, but they like to like fix things and like say that they fixed it.
Yeah, and I think they just want a reason to come hang out. Like one guy recently, this was like a couple months ago, I was like, I have this shoe rack that I ordered and I don't know how to put it together. It was like the simplest shoe rack from Amazon. And yeah, I really didn't know how to put it together, but he was like, all right, any excuse to come hang out. And I'm like, perfect, because I need this shoe rack built.
Yesterday, I don't know how I bring this one up, but found some guy at a juice bar that I've been dating, and before he leaves, Rachel grabs him and is like, wait, is there any way that you can help us to scrub the mold off of the ceiling of the shower?
Because I've been worried about this mold for months, and I think that we're probably dying from it, so we tried to get our brother to help, but it didn't go away. So
flash forward.
He's really tall, and I'm like, we need you. You're tall.
So first he says yes, he does it in one bathroom. Then Rachel's like, wait, what about the other bathroom? And then I hear my mom saying that she needs him for something else with the boxes downstairs to be broken down. And then there's like some light bulb in the basement that she wants him to change because he's tall. Meanwhile, he's like trying to get out of the house.
He's like, I need to go. And at breakfast, he's giving us massages.
He gave my mom a full-on like Thai massage, and Rachel, he rocks me to
my
sleep.
nose is like congested. He's like, let me massage.
He was trying to unclog her nose so she could breathe better, so she doesn't have panic attacks on the daily.
Yeah, and he was giving me therapy too. So, I don't know how these guys get roped into this nonsense. But
it's a work exchange.
Yeah, and then one time I was dating this guy. He was called Short Guy. He was kind of short. He was my height, and yeah, I got him to build actually another shoe rack. I don't know. This was like a wooden shoe rack, though. This is a little bit more intricate. So, and then my parents were like, "Can he fix the ceiling?"
What?
We have a hole in the ceiling. Can he? And he was like pretty handy, but he was like, yeah, I think I saw someone patch a ceiling once. He was like, I can do that. And he did a good job.
Oh, I forgot Sam, the one that power washed then painted the deck. He also fixed our stove. Like literally day one upon being here, the stove kept having that clicking noise. And so we took the entire stove apart and like fixed all the mechanisms inside of it.
Yeah, I don't know how we just get these men to do these things. But so our tip of the day is, if you are a single woman and you need something fixed, why hire a handyman when you could have a work exchange? So,
it's like a temp agency. Like, we'll help you find him. It's like matchmaking, but for hardware
Yeah.
or for handyman.
So
Handyman matchmaking.
give us a call.
For an affordable price. Free.
How are we gonna find them?
Well,
I think they can find them themselves. Just go on Bumble. No.
I guess, but they have to be handy. I guess any man. They don't really have to be handy.
They just
The man will learn how to do it just so that they can do it for you.
Yeah, you just have to kind of be like, do you know how to fix this?
I feel like there's more stories for sure. Like,
Hmm.
I'm trying to think of, like, I feel like Aaron definitely did a million things for us, but I can't remember. I remember one time when we were in your apartment in Queens.
Yeah.
When I was living in your apartment in Queens, I made him come and, like, deal with the TV. I was, like, trying to, like, take the TV down, yeah, and we needed, like, a power tools, and he was, like, literally far away, like, hours away, and he was like, you don't know anybody with a power tool? I was like, no, you'll have to come and take this TV down.
I don't know. I mean, does it count if they're your boyfriend and you live with them? Ben didn't do anything, I don't think.
If he's your boyfriend and you live with them, that's when they don't do anything. That's what I'm saying. You can't
fix anything.
You can't like put them down. Like you can't commit.
Yeah.
Like once you commit, they don't do the work anymore. You have to
Yeah.
keep them on a temp agency job. It's
Yeah.
temp. It's a temp work exchange. It's the best way to accomplish the goal.
And then when you want to get rid of them.
And it is quantifiable to the amount of stay versus the job that you give them. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you have like a very large project, you better be prepared to keep them like engaged and like, you know, around for at least a couple of weeks.
I mean, yeah. I mean, not necessarily. Like, I mean, yeah, maybe if it's a big project.
If it's a big project,
Yeah.
plus it takes time. Then you have
Yeah.
to come back.
And you can't really, like, ask right away. I mean, sometimes you can.
Like you did.
You can't.
Day
yeah.
one.
You can.
Sometimes asking day one is the best way because it's like almost like an icebreaker, you know?
Yeah.
And then you have them and they're not going to not finish the job because men just don't like to do that. Certainly not on your
Yeah.
watch. So get them day one. It's almost like a date. It's
Yeah,
like
it is
it's
a
a
date.
work exchange date. And all that you do is watch.
And look cute. And
You give them the job and you watch. It's Rachel's favorite job title. It's called supervisor.
Yeah, and you can make a joke and, I don't know, cuddle after.
Cuddle after.
It's a win-win.
That's true.
So.
And they feel manly.
Yeah, they want to feel manly. Like, oh, I'm so tough and I'm so handy.
And I built this.
I built it.
And now I get to cuddle. Building and cuddling, that's
Yeah.
a man's dream.
Yeah.
And food, maybe. If you couldn't cook for them while they make something and then cuddle them after, done. Yeah.
I don't know why other people don't think of this.
Maybe they do.
Maybe they do.
But basically, we've been living in this house with 3 women without a man for like 5 years. Most of the things that have been done in this house were just done by work exchange.
Yeah. Well, and then also I'm really proud because the other day I decided that I was going to be handy.
Mm-hmm.
And the towel rack fell down and there was a big hole in the wall where the screw was. And I looked up on YouTube how to fix it, and it was like all these really difficult ways to fix it. You have to go to the store, you have to get this thing to put over the screw, and blah, blah, and so confusing. So I just was like, no, I need something easy. So I squirted some hot glue gun around the screw and just jammed it in the wall, and it was good as new. So I decided that
You're
I'm
the
the
handyman.
handyman.
Also,
Mom.
Mom, a 65-year-old woman, has started her own business called Handy Mom, and she goes around and she fixes things very haphazardly. She has not a clue what she's doing, but she is totally fed up with this whole men thing. So she started her own business. I've done a few interesting things. I put in the sconces. I actually did the electricity work, putting in the sconces in the living room. There was like 6 of them, and you actually have to like wire the electricity so that it works.
Well, this is a plot twist, I think, because we were like saying how we're all helpless, and now we're like,
You
actually,
can do it yourself.
you can do it yourself.
Well, it's a combo. It's a combo of
Yeah.
one or the other. But if there's ever a job that your sweet little self can't do, or doesn't want to do. Work exchange. You know where to find us.